I'm going to show you how to make a delicious wild blueberry sauce. It's called a wild blueberry gastrique. A gastrique is just a French term for an acidic sauce. It's a balance between vinegar and a sweet, either honey or sugar, in this case, wild blueberry syrup, which I made out of 1 cup of frozen wild blueberries. You could also use fresh if they're in season, along with 1 cup of water, 1/2 cup of sugar, a little bit of lemon juice. Love having it on hand, it's so versatile. So I'm gonna make a gastrique. The way you do that is I've got 1/2 cup of balsamic vinegar. You could also use sherry vinegar, you could use red wine vinegar, you could use cider vinegar. I'm gonna add 1/4 cup of this beautiful wild blueberry syrup. That's gonna take the place of sugar or honey. I'm gonna add that to a saucepan. I'm gonna heat it up. I'm gonna let it simmer. And it's going to reduce for about 15 minutes until it thickens. Now, while it thickens, I'm going to make some duck. I love serving a gastrique with a protein, either scallops or duck. You can do it with something a little fattier because the acid cuts through like a steak. So I happen to have a duck breast. When I make duck breast, I always score the skin to help render the fat. The fat on the duck breast is so thick. You can see I've started here by scoring it just through the fat with the tip of a knife on a diagonal. I do it one way, then I reverse it and do it the other way. So you've got a diamond shape right on the skin. And that just helps reduce that fat easily in the pan. It renders and it makes that skin nice and crispy. Beautiful. All right, I'm gonna turn this oven on, get it hot, add my oil. We're gonna get a pretty hot pan here, high smoking point. I'm gonna add some salt, and that'll help that fat render. All right, I hear my oil getting hot over there. I hear my gastrique starting to simmer. I'm gonna take this duck breast, I'm gonna put it skin side down in the pan. It's gonna sizzle for about 5 minutes, then we're gonna transfer it to the oven with a little bit of butter. A healthy amount of salt. Salt really helps that skin get nice and crispy. A lot of this duck fat has rendered. It looks nice and crispy on the skin side. Look at that. Beautiful. I'm gonna add just a touch of butter because why not? More fat. Butter actually gives it an unctuous quality. I'm gonna transfer this to the oven now. I'm gonna let it cook for 5 to 10 minutes, depending on how you like your duck cooked. I like mine cooked medium rare, so I'm gonna do about 10 minutes. This sauce is reducing nicely. It's getting thicker. Oh yeah, you can see on the spoon here, it coats the spoon beautifully. You can see the purple from the wild blueberries. I'm gonna let it cool. As it cools, it's gonna thicken even more. Then when my duck is ready, I'm gonna let my duck rest for a few minutes, then slice it up and plate it. If you're unsure how to tell the temperature of your meat, you can use a meat thermometer. Just insert it into the centermost part of the meat where it's coldest. Medium rare is usually 130, 135. Medium starts to go up to 145. So you can sort of gauge what your preference is. It's been resting for a few minutes. You see my juices are starting to flow out a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and slice this. About 1/4 inch thick slices is my preference. These are beautiful. You can see that juicy, crisp skin on the outside. Scoring it really helped crisp that up and render that thick duck fat. That's really beautiful. I'm happy with that. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and plate this up. Put it right on this plate. That is lovely. I'm gonna take my gastrique sauce and my spoon. Just drizzle this right over my duck. Look at that. This is delicious. I'm gonna get a fork. I have to taste it. I can't wait. Oh, wow, this looks so good. That looks divine. That's amazing. That wild blueberry is so potent. And then you have that tang from the acid, and that really rich duck breast. Make this at home, you're gonna love it.